Johannesburg. At least 5.6 million people have been driven from their homes. 25 million need assistance and nearly 9,000 have been killed in Sudan since the latest conflict began earlier this year, according to the UN. Credible reports of ethnically motivated attacks and rapes of women and children. Yet Sudan is literally a forgotten war. There is little media coverage and charities are scrambling to attract global attention so they can also shore up dwindling funds. Overall, the gap between humanitarian needs and the funding available to respond has steadily widened. UN-approved investigative mission into the ongoing conflicts and human rights violations in Sudan. More than 6 million people have been uprooted from their homes. But not even 600 of them reportedly demonstrated against the atrocities in Sudan. Goldberg, who is also a member of former President Donald Trump's National Security Council, noted contrast with mass protests gripping Europe and parts of United States over war in Gaza. There is no mafia outside the White House that will stop the indiscriminate killing of thousands of people in Sudan, Goldberg said. These extremists appear to be incited by Jews who are legally defending themselves against further mass, he said. PALESTINE-SUPPORTED MILLIA in NYCANDDC interrupted crowd gatherings at busy centers during rush hours. This bloodshed terror, described by UN Under-Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs and Emergency Relief Coordinator Martin Griffiths, broke out on April 15 between the government's Sudanese Armed Forces militia groups known as the Rapid Support Forces. Mali AFRICAS. Afghanistan sees France withdrawing its soldiers and terrorist groups running hard. These include, according to credible reports, mass killings, including ethnic targeting non-Arabs and other communities, the killing of traditional leaders, unjust detentions, and blocking humanitarian aid. Sources on the ground, supported by satellite say RSF militiamen in some cases went house to house in villages, killing every man they saw. We are disturbed by reports that members of Rapid Support Forces members of the Masalit community in Artamata, State Department spokesman added. These actions are sickening and highlight once again the RSF's history of brutality in areas under their control. Masalites consist mainly of Sunni Muslims. Traumatic rape is common here. The attack lasted nearly 3 hours, after which the little boy was unable to walk due to pain. Reeves is so knowledgeable about this issue that he testified at Congress. Increasing conflicts in Sudan have pushed more than 4 million people from their homes. According to UN officials, the RSF in particular is wildly undisciplined and violently out of control. They are the worst kind of barbarians. He added, the Sudan Armed Forces Rapid Support Forces need to engage in meaningful discussions and de-escalate tensions that will lead to a ceasefire. Unimpeded humanitarian access.